watch me live, click follow at it's Mr. Iain Lee, IAINLEE. And if you want to get access to the podcast, this goes up as a podcast. Go to your usual podcast provider and type in Iain Lee's TikTok challenge, and you will get it. I thought tonight I'd try something. So we've been having guests, and guests are you lot. You click a button and you come on. Well, I thought tonight we could try the co-host thing. Now, what's the co-host thing? I'll tell you. It's when other TikTokers come and join your stream, and, well, quite often they will want to play games. They want to do this. They call it a battle. I think they call it a battle. I don't think it. I know it. They call it a battle. And basically, it's tapping screens. It's a way, I think, of getting money. Not much money. Listen, if it was tens of pounds, I would totally be up for that. But it's a way of getting money, and I just don't find it entertaining. I want to entertain. So tonight, we'll try it, and we'll see how it goes, right? And it may go, it may not go. Tonight, we're going to see if any other TikTokers want to co-host with me, and we'll chat to them. We will chat. We won't do battles, but we will chat. Now, I am quite new to this, so I'm not 100% sure how the technology works, and this is kind of me testing stuff, right, and working out how to do it. So I'm not sure. I think I've got it set so the other creators can join me as co-host. I think I've got it set as that. I can invite people, and I'm just doing it now, clicking a few buttons, inviting a couple of people, see if they want to join. I think it's set, and someone with more knowledge than me will be able to tell me. I think it's set that people can kind of invite me. I think it's set. I'm sending out invites. This may not work, and if it doesn't work, I'll move on to something different. I'm sending out invites to people right now, and I'm going to be honest, they're all declining it, which I completely understand. I totes get it. I think I've got it set so that people can invite me. I'm hoping I've got it set. There are a few other people that I would like to invite, but I don't know how. Let me do a little bit of Googling, right? Let me do a little bit of Googling. And these are early days, guys, and I'm going to cut all of this stuff out when it goes up as a podcast. Can I invite anyone to co-host on TikTok? Because there's a couple of people. During your live, tap the multi-guest... I want to... There's a couple of people I specifically want to... Sam says, my dad used to play your radio when I was 10. You were my favourite show. Thank you. That's very, very kind. Okay, so hang on. I'm just going to watch a YouTube video. Hang on.
Helps to
I'm just watching...
by absorbing more of the vital minerals. I think it's great.
Shut up.
And in this video, we'll show you how to add...
I'm just watching a video on how to do TikTok co-hosting.
TikTok lets users invite a second video. These steps, and you will log into your TikTok account and tap the plus button on the main toolbar.
Hold the line, caller.
Press on the live
option. I'm live. I don't need that. I've gone live.
Click on the icon in the bottom left corner of the screen.
Hold the line, caller.
It will appear on the screen. In order to button, the invite button will be bounced back.
Aren't there kind people on YouTube?
With you via split screen. It will become gray. Invite button next to a user's name. Host, simply hit the invite button next to a user's name. Once you do it, the invite button, an invitation to a preferred host.
But simply there are certain people. Delton, you're so. Delton, maybe you can come on in a little bit. I'm trying to get co-hosts. All right, I am trying to get co-hosts. It's what I'm trying to do right now. And there are a couple of... I'm not even going to argue about the numbers you need to get live access. I'm not going to talk about the numbers because we cover that every single time. Okay, so let me. So what I've got here is I have a list. It says, so I've gone to the co-host setting. I'm doing this on my computer, right? Let me open. I've got a list of co-hosts. This is not the show. It's why we're down to 100 viewers. I don't care. I'm not doing this for numbers. I'm doing this for entertainment. You have to be following the people you want to go live with to be able to co-host with. And that's not true, Dave, because I've got a full list of people here that I don't follow. But let me try. Maybe if I do follow them.
Which woman is dark-skinned?
Go away.
I did a few.
If I do
But it went a bit wrong at the end. But
follow them. I see. No, but it doesn't work because I am following some of these people. And...
These are the 5 most dangerous cities in the UK. At number 5...
Shut up.
Okay.
Right, hang on. Who's the Russian guy? What's... Right, okay. I want to talk to this guy.
Yeah, the police can get involved with that.
This is who I want to talk to. Bear with me.
Mars as well. Threatening behaviour as well. Angry time. Angry.
I can't do it. It won't let me do it. This is not the show. None of this will be in the podcast. In fact, I'm going to stop recording. I'm going to stop recording because none of this is going to be in the podcast. Right. So there are certain people... Users. I want to go to users. This is not in any way part of a show at all. Oh, Jesus, dear God! Right, so I'm following someone who is live, right? All your lives are recorded by two. Is it true? Is it true? I didn't know that. Okay, well, that's useful. So, settings, allow requests for introduction, start co-host. You can invite, right, start co-host. I'm going to invite. It doesn't. It's a very weird. It suggests creators. It doesn't. Let me multi-guest. Is there anybody here? Is there anybody here? Okay, I've opened up the guest thing. None of this is going to be a show. We may not get a podcast out of this tonight. And do you know what? I couldn't give a stuff. You need to be following them, I think, is the truth. Please, you say I think, right? Welcome to Iain Lee's TikTok challenge. This is me saving TikTok single-handedly. I've just spent the last 20 minutes, right? Trying to work out how to get co-hosts on the show, right? And then someone called The Truth says, you do need to be following them. I think. Jesus, man. So you don't know. And also, The Truth, that's not true. And also, The Truth, you told me something that wasn't true the other day. Please change your name to The I Don't Know. Change it to that. What a start to the podcast. What a start to the podcast. Already I'm raging. People in the chat. Yeah, you have to do this. I think. Come on. Come on, guys. I want to get a co-host on, right? I really, really want to get a co-host on. And that is the point of tonight's show. Very, very simple. That is the point of tonight's show, is to get a co-host on and not have a battle. I tell you, I want to get the Russian guy on because his streams are part of what I'm trying to fix. His streams, what's the topic of conversation? There's no topic. There's no topic. Time Kieran out. He says, if you're cold, pop the heating on. No need for the bob cap. Shut up. I'm in my PJs. I'm not in the mood for this tonight. I'm not in the mood for this tonight. Mods. Time out Kieran. Now. A minute. 5 minutes at least. I want a co-host. Right? That's what I want. I want it to be the Russian guy. That's who I want. All right, let's just try some random. I'm going to invite Romy. I'm going to invite... You can only send new invites after you cancel the previous one. Okay. Inviting Romy. Romy declined the invite. Let's invite Yaz from the plastic population. Tom says, Ian, loving the show. I agree with the last point made, but disagree with the upcoming one. What, that Tom Jape is a great guy? Sam, you're blocked. I'm not stupid. Anyone saying press Alt 4, it refreshes TikTok. I know I look stupid, but I'm not stupid. All right? That person, let's invite Chris Pontes, because that person refused it. Here we go. Yaz is in. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Okay. Chris, you're just going to nod, right? You're not going to say anything. This is great for the podcast. So I've got a guy on who looks like he's in one of the crappiest bars I've ever seen in my life. Yep, it's a crap old bar. He's having such a bad, pathetic night. He's gone on TikTok while he's out on his own. He's got no mates. He's out on his own in a bar on TikTok, and he won't talk, will you, Chris? Literally just nodding. And that is the problem with TikTok. That's why I'm here to save it. Because of idiots like Chris. Because of idiots like Chris. That's why I'm saving it. From people like you, Chris. Dear God. Dear God. I nearly made him a mod. That would have been awful. Here's one of the things I don't know how to do. I don't know how to kick him out. And that's awkward. I don't know how to kick him out of the thing. So we could be stuck with this guy forever. Looks like he's glitched. How do I get him out? I'll just block him. I blocked him. Should we invite someone else? I mean, is this what it is? You'd probably cross the street if you were to approach him, Ian. Let's time Feets out for being racist. Let's time Feets out for being racist. We're not having any racism here, Feets. Not having any of that. Not having any of that at all. Bottom left, I can't get... He's there right now. He's stuck on the screen, right? He is now stuck on... He's gone. Dear God. The option's gone, Darren. I'm going to save it. Let's invite Con's Adventures. It's inviting Con's Adventures. Oh, here we go. Con's Adventures is being invited. So there's a guy on here called Russian something, right? And he's got long hair and he shouts a lot. It's Con's Adventures.
Go on, then. I've got no smoke in here, but...
You got what? Sorry? Hello?
I've got no one in here, but I ain't got many people.
I don't want to battle you. I just thought maybe we could chat.
Chat?
We could just talk.
We can have a battle, bro, if you want.
I don't want to battle.
Alright.
I just want to talk. Let's make love, not war, right?
Oh, in a bit, bro.
Come on, Con's Adventures. I know you're struggling to find the escape button. Don't press it. Stay with me. Stay with me, brother. Don't press that button. Come and talk to me. Let's do this.
What do you want to chat about?
Well, how are you doing today? And I mean that as a genuine question.
Me? I'm doing good, bro. I'm doing good, mate.
What do you use TikTok for?
Me?
No, the guy behind. Yes, you. Yeah. What do you do? What do you use it for?
Chatting people.
Okay. But you were reluctant to have. I know you're still looking for the button to leave. I can see it. That's fine. I'll keep talking until you press it. But yet, when I asked you to chat, you got uncomfortable, and I wonder why.
Well, I think I'm comfortable, but you're well pushy for chat. You know, chat if you want.
Which is, I'm sorry if I was pushy. I was keen, I think is the word. Keen. Yeah.
What are you doing on TikTok, mate?
I'm saving it.
Saving it?
I'm saving TikTok, yeah.
Yeah?
From scumbags, from battles, from flat earthers, from phobes. I'm saving it, Cons.
Mad.
Still trying to find that button to get out, aren't you?
I'm reading my comments, bro. I know where the button is. I want to leave, I leave.
How many people you got watching?
Me, I got 21 people.
Okay, I got 201. This is a great opportunity for you to sell yourself to my audience.
I don't need to sell myself to anyone, mate.
I like that. I like that a lot. You don't.
Sit in my live. They can sit in my live.
Brilliant. No, I like that. You don't need to sell yourself to anyone. You got great teeth, man.
Yeah, thanks, mate.
Mine are old, chipped, yellowing.
Yeah, they cost me enough.
How much did your teeth cost you?
My teeth, $2,500.
And what are they? Are they like veneers?
Nah, it's composite bonding.
Well, I don't know what that means. What's that? I don't know what that means.
They build up in your existing teeth.
Wow. That's amazing, man. That is amazing.
Yeah,
have you had any of your other parts done? Any other body parts done?
Nah, just the top teeth, top 8.
Just the top front 8. So the ones at the back.
No, because you only see the top 8. That's all you see.
It depends what you're doing with your mouth. I can think of times when you might see the back teeth.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? If you're eating a Greggs sausage, you know what I mean? Wink, wink.
Yeah.
Chowing down on a Frankfurter, right?
Yeah.
Those lovely Frankfurter sandwiches.
Yeah. Each of their own.
Is there someone in the room with you?
Nah, no one's in there, bro.
Why do you do this? Why do you come on Twitter? I genuinely, because I'm an old man, I'm new to this, and I'm wondering what you get out of it. Genuine question.
What do I get out of it? Just chilling. What else am I going to do? I'm going to sit in here and listen to music, so I'll sit on there and chat to people.
You're not watching telly or anything? Like, you're not into watching telly or any of that crap?
Nah, I'm listening to music, bro, and chilling.
And do you have, like, regular viewers? Do you have a community?
Well, I've got a few people that come in every now and then, yeah. But I'm only just starting again because I've been away, so...
Where you been, prison?
I've been travelling, bro.
Whereabouts?
Thailand, Bali, Australia, Singapore.
You've been to the fun places. Those are the party countries.
In the world, that place in England.
Okay. Well, are you... Supposing someone in your chat, and I don't know your orientation, and I don't want to know, it's none of my business, but supposing someone in the chat, who is over there? Because there's someone over there. You keep looking.
I'm reading... Where? Over there? I'm looking at the TV, what the music's on.
So you're watching music?
No, I'm changing song.
Okay. So supposing someone in the chat, right? You got talking with someone in the chat and they came in on a regular basis and it was all nice. And you clicked on their profile and it was someone that you found attractive. It was your type. Would you consider... consider starting a relationship with someone on TikTok?
What do you mean? Don't know who they are, do we?
Well, that's it. That's what I'm asking. If someone was nice and you got on, maybe they've come in for like a couple of months and you're really getting on, and you clicked on their profile and you saw some of their videos and it's all that stuff where they're doing hearts and they're doing those. Oh, everyone's carrying trauma, and if none of your friends have reached out to you today, they're not for. So they're doing all that stuff, right? And they were attractive.
Yeah.
Would you and then they messaged you and said, Con's Adventures, I know this is mad, right? But would you go out for a drink with me? Would you consider going out for a drink with them?
Yeah. Why not? If you get to know someone, it's like meeting someone online on like a dating app, isn't it?
It totally is. Has it ever happened to you?
What, on TikTok?
Yes.
A lot of people ask me, but I haven't. I haven't met anyone on TikTok.
Do people I've had a few DMs, not many, and now I've said this, I better get loads of DMs, right? But have you had, like rude DMs from people?
Nah, not on there.
Okay. Oh, that's nice. What other social media platforms are you on?
Everything.
Is it?
Yeah.
Threads?
Threads. Nah, I ain't got Threads actually.
Blue Sky?
Blue Sky. What's Blue Sky?
Well, them.
I use the main ones that everyone uses.
Twitter.
I use Twitter for football, and that's it.
MySpace.
MySpace, nah, bro.
No. Okay. You still listen. I know you're looking for that escape button. Click it. Put us both out of our misery. It's been lovely talking to you, Cons Adventures.
I was just listening to you, mate. See what you had to say.
I got nothing to say except I'm going to save TikTok. What's the worst thing you've seen on TikTok Live?
Worst thing I've seen?
Yep.
Oh, mate, there's some mad stuff on there.
Go on.
Some people are mad. Don't know.
Okay.
Some weird stuff.
Okay.
Some weirdos.
There, you do get quite a lot of weirdos. Right, can you teach me one thing, right? Just one thing. Because I am going to kick you out, but I don't know how to do it. No, but tell me. I don't know how to do it.
What do you mean? Click on host and then kick me out, bro.
Click on host.
Yeah, and then click on the top right corner and you can leave.
Oh, see, because I'm doing this on my computer, right? So I'm not doing this on my phone. So could you leave, please?
Yeah, happily. In a bit.
Oh, all right. This is awkward, and I like it because when things are awkward, at least you're feeling something, right? Because sometimes we don't feel stuff, is it?
Yeah. What's going on your computer?
Well, because I'm streaming this on my computer instead of my phone, right? And I've got this big TikTok live studio thing in front of me. I'm going to be honest, I didn't read the instruction booklet.
Don't need instructions, mate.
You do. Hey Presto Magic says on the live screen, tap the X button next to the guest you'd like to remove. I don't have an X button. I don't have that facility to do that.
That's a shame.
No, yeah, well, it's a little bit frustrating. I'm happy to talk to you.
How long have you been going on it? How long have you been on TikTok for?
Well, not long, right? Like a few weeks. And I used to be Sarah Conway. Time her out for 1 minute. I used to be like a TV and radio presenter back in the day.
Yeah. You look familiar.
Back in the day, and I've not been able to get a job for like 4 years. So I am using this.
You've gone to TikTok.
I come on to TikTok. I'm working as a counsellor now, and I'm working as a therapist. But I've still got a bit of me at Cons Adventures that wants to create.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still on TikTok, bro.
I found the button.
Good.
That was good. That was fun. Rabsy Nesbitt. It's that thing. They've declined a request. So I have a list of about 30 people I can invite over here, right? Turns out when you do a co-host with someone, you automatically start following them, which is weird. The button is none of it's not important to you. Russian backup. Well, no, Matty, because that's his backup. He has another one, which is his main feed. I really want to invite him in for a live. I really want to invite that guy in for a live co-host, but I don't know how to do it. I just don't know how to do it. So if anyone, he's live on his backup now. But how do I invite him? That's the thing. That's the burning question. Interesting. If you do a co-host, you automatically end up following them. So just remember to click unfollow straight after. Okay? Just remember that. Let's invite Ryan Davies. There should be a button to co-host, I think. Jesus Christ. Yes, I know. Yes, Princey lad. Thank you. Thank you, mate. Very useful. Very useful. Thank you. There should be a button to co-host, I think, says Princey lad. Boom. Thank you, man. That's really helpful. Go on his live and join his. I don't know how that works. Oh, I tell you what. I've got a different account, right? I got 2 TikTok accounts. So why don't I log in to my other? Martin says, why didn't you get any work? Was it because you can't use... Well, actually, he says, why didn't you get any work? Was it you can't use new technology? Well, I can't use new technology, but I can use English. So that's a bonus. Right. So I've logged in to my other account, and I'm going to message the Russian guy. Hey, man, I'm broadcasting as Mr. Iain Lee. I would love to co-host with you. I would love to co-host with you. Let's see if he responds.
Hey, man, I'm broadcasting. Great, have a great time. That's the fake Iain Lee. Ban you. Well, no, I'll do what I do, Tarky.
He's just muted me.
How'd you know, Russian?
He's just muted me for being the fake Iain Lee. What?
You know apps, I do what I do, don't I?
What? He just muted me for being he muted me. It's like when Clive Bull did a Michael Barrymore impression competition and Michael Barrymore came 3rd. He's just muted me. Guys, you go to Russian Backup 007 and tell him to ask Mr. Iain Lee to co-host. I really want to co-host with him. Please, I'm begging you.
Yes, exactly. You just muted the real Iain Lee. Oh, well. Do I seem bothered? Like I care, no. Oh, hello.
He's doing a guest with someone. He's doing a co-host with someone.
So,
how is he doing that?
get a attack from it. And that was that.
I want to do a co-host.
Oh, well. People pleaser. Bad times. Tough times. Oh, dear. Be a great chat with him. Again, I'm all right.
Oh my God! I want him to come on.
Hello, Russian. Got this.
He's doing another co-host.
That's not going to go well with no face, no case.
Well, that's my face you could see in the photo.
Again, it's not you right now, though, is it? So it's just a picture of someone on a car.
Well, that's me on the car.
Again, it's just someone on a car. So anyone can...
God, I want to do it with him. Oh my God, I want him on this so badly. So badly. This is Iain Lee's TikTok challenge. I'm saving TikTok one stream at a time. This will go out as a podcast. Look for Iain Lee's TikTok challenge on all of your internet podcast providers, and well, you can hear it. This will be a short one. There's not a lot of fun stuff in tonight's show. We'll open up the multi-guest in a minute, which means you can join. But I would love to get one more co-host on. Multi-guest, I'll open up. I would love to get one more co-host on. I'm inviting a few people. Let's see. Here's Clint. I'm going to invite Clint Bruder, which is German for C-word brother. Here we go. Who's this? Who has joined us? This is Clint. Hey, Clint.
Yeah. Hey, man.
How you doing?
I'm good, thank you, in many ways, and traumatized and wounded in others.
Tell me, do you feel comfortable talking about some of the wounds? I'm a professional therapist.
Me too, in some ways.
Well, that's in some ways sounds like it's doing a lot of heavy lifting.
Yeah, because I haven't actually begun. I've been offered a free golden ticket degree to psychology by Arden University based upon my learning through trauma.
Hey, that sounds awesome. May I ask your background around that? Of course, you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
My obviously always the most, or not the most, but paths that may be laden with death and adversity are normally the ones that lead you to psychological understanding of the theory of pain and the relativity of it within your existence.
Okay.
So yeah, and so I'm at a point now where the blockages still exist, and I recognize them, and I also use the moments of despair as triggers, psychological triggers to remind me what is the best source of thought for me in those moments.
I'm hearing a lot of sentences, and I'm hearing passion, and I'm hearing history. I'm hearing a lot of history. But if I'm completely honest, I'm not quite understanding what it is you're saying, Clint. I don't quite understand. I'm hearing a lot of words that perhaps.
What do you want to? It's just timing. I think the timing where you popped up, because in my mind, when I'm feeling a bit like jolted,
yeah,
I then offer the remedies to other people, thus helping myself in a way, and that's what I was doing. And then you popped up.
Oh, so that's what you were doing in your live?
Yeah.
But who
you popped up, and it was like
that's the universe,
like almost interdimensional sort of.
Okay.
You know.
That could be a higher power moment for both of us. I don't know yet.
Could be.
Don't know yet. But so then you're doing good stuff for other people. Who's looking after you?
Me.
And is that enough?
Not always. No.
So when it's not enough, what do you do?
That's when I am in a position where I feel I need to offer what I'm looking for.
Well, what are you looking for? Because that sentence doesn't make sense. Too often, and I interrupted. I do apologise. I asked a question.
Genuine care, love, understanding, listening.
You mentioned a golden ticket to a degree. I don't understand that phrase. Obviously, I get the Willy Wonka reference,
so Arden University have offered me a free degree in psychology.
Oh, okay. So you don't have to pay for it.
Don't have to pay.
Okay,
no.
That sounds like a good thing to do. You going to do it? You considering doing it?
Yeah. Well, I was going to do it this year, but I also have other projects that I have been using to cope with my own mental health since my separation from my wife.
Okay, sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's one trauma, but through that trauma is probably the reason why I've been offered the degree, because I've had to explore. I was literally just talking before he came on, because I was saying what I've felt and stuff. That what triggered I've always been interested in psychology and what it means, and also spirituality, because I think the two things one can muddy the waters of the other. But a primal scream was what triggered me to get counselling, because in my mind, I was saying, stop screaming.
A literal primal scream?
Yes, yeah. Yeah. In my mind, I was saying, stop screaming, you're going to get sectioned.
Yeah.
But I didn't stop. until I eventually did. And when I did, I sought out counselling and realised that trauma can be piled up, and some things can just, it might not be you might make it all about the thing you're screaming about, but it might not necessarily be about that. So through counselling, I went back to the reasons that it might have been so dramatic, considering I made the choice to make that separation, but she monkey branched through her own psychological trauma probably, and I wasn't ready for it. And I attached all that pain to the death of my mother, who I had unresolved issues from childhood.
Okay, yeah.
And then that formulated the idea in my mind that until we deal with those traumas, there are all sorts of triggers in this world to be aware of, but also to not appreciate, more like to hold relevant enough for us to look at why. And once we look at why, that might be a good solution for us moving forward, to not be consistently triggered by these things that happen in our lives.
Very quickly, a little tip for the people in the chat. Rich says, how can I mute Iain as well? Don't worry, I've done it by blocking you. You mentioned getting sectioned. Sometimes getting sectioned ain't the worst thing that can happen. Sometimes it's the best thing that can happen. I know it didn't happen to you. Sometimes getting sectioned is the best thing that can happen, because suddenly there is emergency help being piled on someone who is in a clear point of pain. So, because you said you were a professional mental health thing, but then you said you're not. What would you do with a psychology degree? Because I didn't do a psychology degree. I did a psychology A-level, but I did a diploma in integrative counselling. Counselling means I'm a counsellor. I can charge for it. I don't quite know what a psychology degree would do.
Well, I mean, obviously it was a beautiful thing. That's probably why I've procrastinated on actually taking it, because it's not necessarily my passion, but obviously to be offered that. And the reason I got offered it actually was I was at a party and I was just sitting by the fire talking to this woman, and I didn't know who she really was. We were just talking about music and stuff because I'm a musician. And she said she used the word need quite frequently in a few sentences, and I asked her, oh, what is the significance? I said, I noticed that you say need a lot. And she said, really? What is the significance to you of need? And I said, well, if you use the word need, the thing that you're saying that you need to do, you will automatically, subconsciously procrastinate on, because your creative free child doesn't ever want to be in a state of need. So it's better to say what's good for me is, so you automatically are aligning with your creative free child, and you're more likely to do the thing that you're. Are
you talking about you specifically or everyone? Because if you're talking about everyone, I would disagree about the use of the word need.
Okay.
Because I quite often I'm working with clients and we're stuck. And they're stuck in a place of pain. And I will ask them, what do you need? What do you need? Need, I don't think that... if you're talking about everyone, I disagree fundamentally with your principle, with your premise around the use of the word need.
Okay, that's interesting. I accept that. Can carry on.
Well, I believe there are fundamental human needs.
Yes.
Food, water, air. That's the basic stuff. Well, actually, that's some of the basic stuff. Other basic stuff is love, and I don't necessarily mean in a romantic or a sexual way. I'm talking about love, empathy,
fundamental need,
and understanding. I did, hopefully starting from parents. And I see people who didn't have that stuff from their parents. And I'll be honest, sometimes those people are fucked. Excuse my language.
Yeah. And I hear that and I take that on board. I think how
Maslow.
How I was describing it to her was that she was saying, oh, I need to practice more my ukulele. I need to do more gigs. I need to do these sorts of things. And that for me was what was more aligning with the creative free child rather than the need for love, etc.
Okay.
But,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, listen, man, it's been really nice talking to you, Clint. I'm going to let you get back to your stream. And I wish you the best of luck in terms of life. That's what I mean. Best of luck in terms of life.
And you too. Is this your thing? What's your...
I used to be a TV and radio presenter. The last few years I've retrained, as I say, as a counsellor. And I'm doing the counselling and I'm really enjoying it. I'm getting a lot of satisfaction for it. It's my job. It's how I feed my kids. But there is a little part of me, Clint, that, I've been doing TV and radio for 30 years. And then I've not done it for the last few years. And there is a tiny part of it, tiny part of me that is still itching to make things. So this is my attempt to make something. But I've got ADHD. I'll be bored of it in a week and I'll be buying a remote control car or something.
So you're okay. So you get bored.
Yes.
Of the things you wish to create.
No. Well, no, because I get bored of the things I wish to create. I just stop having the desire to do it. If is that boredom? That is the word I used. Yeah. Okay. I'll say boredom.
So what does that make you feel about the things that you create? Does it mean that you just think, well, I'm happy to do it because I'm just learning in that moment and it doesn't necessarily go to where I want it to go? So, but I'm okay with it because I'm always exploring different avenues.
Listen, I'm a big fan of failure, right? It took me a long time to get to the point where I learned, maybe only in the last 10 years, I'm 50, where I learned, a little bit less than that, I learned that failure is great, man. I embrace failure because if I'm just coasting along, I ain't learning much. If I fail, I'm learning a lot. But what I was referring to specifically was my ADHD, where I get really excited about something for 3 weeks. Generally, it's 3 weeks, and I'll buy all of the equipment and I'll download all of the programs and I'll go gung-ho and I'll set up a podcast feed. This is going to go out as a podcast. And I'll do all of that. And then suddenly I have zero interest in it whatsoever. And I kind of look back and go, well, what was that about? Well, now I know what it was about. It was dopamine. It was ADHD. It's the way my brain is, wired.
Okay. So what's your next thing then? Or is it this now?
It's this now. I'm in this now. This is it. Straight after this, I would like to go to bed because I was driving for 10 hours yesterday. I'm so tired. But I was in bed and I got up and thought, I'm going to do this. And as soon as this is done, I'm going to edit it down and upload it as a podcast. And you can hear me talking fast about it because I'm excited about it. This is the thing. I have no idea what the next thing is. I never know what the next thing is going to be. It could be. Go on, sorry.
You live in the now. So you do live in the now.
Oh, man, that's heavy. I try and live in the now. In some aspects I do, in some I don't. I do worry about the future. I do catastrophize about the future, not as much as I used to. I'm a recovering drug addict, and I spent a lot of my time looking back at the wreckage of my past and feeling, guilt, shame, all of those horrible things. I've done a lot of work with counselling, with the 12 steps, so that I don't live in the past so much. But every now and then I will still remember saying something horrible to someone, or the amount of money I wasted, or the relationship that ended badly, or job opportunities. That's a big one for me. I could have been I'm going to blow my own trumpet. I don't have one. I could have been very, very famous. Fame is meaningless. I get that. I could have had a very successful TV career is a better way of phrasing it, but I blew it. I blew it several times. And sometimes I look back at those bad choices, the hubris, all of those things, and I'm back in that time. So I'm trying to live in the now. This very second, 9:40 on a Sunday night, I'm completely present in this moment.
Good. That's amazing. And that's powerful as well to me, because the now is like one of the most valuable things that we have. And I'm interested, actually, side note, like,
yeah,
if we are sort of existing in
here we go,
multi-dimensional
yes
perspectives,
yeah, I'm in,
and that we can change each of our dimensions from the space of now, that's exciting, and that can give us an adrenaline rush. And then what happens is maybe that if the adrenaline rush dips, we lose enthusiasm for the thing we felt in that now, and we alter our whole dimension. The question could be, how do we maintain a level of balance for longer periods of time? What are the actions that we could take on a daily basis for us to be able to do that?
I've got no idea. Firstly, not 100% sure I understand the question. Secondly, I don't have any idea, Clint.
Well,
that's what I'm. Go on.
What I'm saying is, so what I'm hearing is,
yes, sir,
that you have these epiphanic moments, which you take action on in the now, positive, affirmative actions, and then you achieve things in spaces of time, in the reality that you create for yourself.
Okay.
And then those things, essentially, sometimes, not always, but failure is good. Fail often, progress and grow.
Yeah.
But also at the same time, you still have moments where you have a less progressive thought pattern because you regret moments of the past.
I'm going to be honest.
My thing is, the problem solving theory of that is like, how do you?
God, I don't know what I'm going to be honest. This is beginning to, maybe this is just me, but this is beginning to sound a little bit like word salad, and I don't understand I don't understand what you're saying.
In the morning, do 10 affirmations.
What?
Right.
Sorry.
Maybe get up in the morning, do 10 affirmations, so that I'm only saying so that you don't have to feel and reminisce upon the failures and live.
I was getting a little bit lost in that. I'm going to be honest. I enjoyed that, Clint Bruder. Thank you. I enjoyed it. I'm not sure I understood it. 10 affirmations is too many. One affirmation, great. I love it. I don't know. I'm going to be honest. I don't know what that was about. I got 65% of it. But sometimes he was a very, very nice chap, and I wish him the best. I didn't understand what a lot of what he was saying, and I'm not completely sure he did. One of the things I learned when I did my counseling diploma is think less, man. Think less. Speak less. I know I do here because I'm hosting this. I don't have to say stuff. Think less. Say less. Feel more. And that's why the most common question I will ask my clients is, how are you feeling now telling me about this? They'll be talking about something that happened 30 years ago. And there's not much point. There's a little point, but there's not much point. In the olden days, he would have just got cut off. You're right, Darren. Next person that starts talking bollocks, I'm cutting them off, Darren, because you're right. There's not much point. Someone's 50 and they're telling me something that happened 45 years ago when you were 5, right? 5 years ago when you were 5, right? There's very little we can get from going, well, how did you feel then? How did you feel then? That was a funny effect on my screen. What is actually more often more useful is, how do you feel now telling me about that event that happened 45 years ago? Excuse me. Pardon me. Let's try. I'm enjoying this. Let's invite Newcastle. So I've got a list of people that can co-host. I'm going to invite them in. And if they come, they come. And if they don't, they don't. Make your own jokes up, guys. It's got a Fraser Rido 213. I'm inviting. So what happens is I've got a list of people and I can click and invite them. And then it's got a 20-second countdown. And they can either accept it or they can not accept it. And that's it. That he declined. Let's see who I really want to speak to that Russian dude. I really want to speak to that Russian dude. Oh, yeah, thanks for the gifts. Who we got here?
Hello.
Oh,
Ian.
Nat. We got Nat and Sam.
Ian.
Nat.
How do I get there? Yeah, boss.
I don't want to do a battle.
Oh. I don't want to do a battle either.
Battles are rubbish, right?
I don't like battles.
Nat, whereabouts are you? Because it's daytime out there.
It's not daytime, it's just a light.
It looks like daytime. Doesn't it, Sam? It looks like daytime. Prove it's not daytime.
Very much nighttime.
Yep. Yeah.
I'll show you around. Very much nighttime.
You saying that? Now. It's not enough evidence for me to. Why are you in your car? That means, isn't it, Sam?
Because I can be in my car.
I can be
driving somewhere.
I can be in my car, but I'm choosing not to.
Well, good for you, mate.
I'm just asking you, Nat, means why you're in your car. That's all it is. I'm not saying give me £1 million.
Because I want to be in my car.
But why do you want to be in your car?
Because I can be.
So you want... That doesn't make any sense. I want to be in my car because I can be. It doesn't make any sense. I can be inside one of my cats, but I don't want to be. Not after last time. That was the most embarrassing thing I've been involved in for a long time. My mum walked in.
Your sisters are wrong.
So I can be inside. Who's in the car with you, Nat Means?
Your mum.
Wait, where are you, mate?
Oh my God, Sam! He's in the car with my mum. I think that means he's going to have rude sex with her and probably pay her £5. That means totally got me with the Sam. That means totally got me with the mum comment. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean, Sam? He totally destroyed me.
Sam, are you in jail?
That means don't turn your attention to Sam. Let's see my mum in your car. Let's see my mum in your car.
Yeah, mate.
Sprinkled on the floor.
Natalie Means, show me who you've got in your car. Natalie Means, do it now.
Well, I've got your mum.
You keep saying my mum. We get it. We get the joke. We get. Oh, Nat Means you're being flagged for harassment and bullying. You're being flagged for harassment and bullying, Natalie. Think very carefully what your next statement's going to be.
Oh shit.
I think. Oh, he's left.
I'm giving up then.
Good. I'm glad he's gone. I just wanted to talk to you.
Right. How many people you got in your live, Ian?
How many have you got in yours, Natalie?
6, mate.
Okay. I got a little bit more than that.
I've got 7.
I've got 253, Mum.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. I've got 256 now.
It says you're an award-winning TV host.
Yes, mate. Yes. I've been on some with the.
Your voice. What radio stations have you been?
Oh, I wasn't on a radio station. I was just shouting down for a cup of tea in your mum's bedroom.
Oh yeah, you actually do have 260 people in. Hello? Hello? What's going on?
I've got certificates.
He was famous years ago. Yeah, he's past it.
Oh, I'm way past it. But it don't matter because I got all the money in the bank. I'm past it, but I'm fucking rich.
How much money you got then, big man?
None of your business, little boy. I got £5 less because I saw your mum last night. I can do mum jokes as well. I can do mum jokes as well.
1-0. You've equalised.
We've equalised.
Let's go VAR.
Matt, hold your phone up.
Matt, hold your phone up. The lady wants to look. Hold your phone up for the lady. Hey, there's 2 others in the car. You got my gran as well. There's 2 others in the car, I said, you muppet.
Oh, okay, sorry.
2-1! Mate, come on, Natalie. You've got to do better than this.
Right, let's deal with this, yeah? Properly in a battle.
I'm not doing battles.
Do a battle.
No, I won't do a battle.
I want to prove that my 8 people are better than your 200.
And 59.
Oh, no.
She gets shit herself again.
Right.
She's gone. She's had enough.
Am I lagging?
I don't think you live in that house. I think you've just parked on the drive.
I'm a celeb. But I'm a celeb.
You've just parked in that drive to pony on their Wi-Fi. Isn't it?
Oh, AC Milan have conceded.
Oh, okay. That's a great story, Blood. Thank you. Now we're talking, right? Now we're talking. Now we got a show. What a podcast this is going to be. This is going to be a podcast. Iain Lee's TikTok challenge. If you want to listen, go and have a little look. Right, people that ask the same question. I want to go on Russians Live, but I don't have the facility. That means invites you to co-host. No, don't think so, mate. We've been there. Been there, done that. Been there, done that. I do want to go on Russians live stream, but I can't. Rossi says, where have you been, Iain? TikTok has needed this. I am here to save it. Candy says it's like the old days, but even more ridiculous. Candy Constantino. What a Candy Constantino. That's a great roll of letters. Let's go to... so I've just got a list of people and I don't really know... Well, let's go to Sweet Piano. I don't really know who these people are. Let's invite Sweet Piano, see if she wants to come. I don't want to do battles. User 305-239-374-0048. Ask that question one more time and see what happens. Ask that question one more time and see what happens. Let's go to Kelly Louise. They've declined it. It's very strange. It's a very strange phenomenon. I would love to go live with that Russian dude. But 90s rap. 90s rap has got no viewers. So let's see that they must be desperate to come and join. Nope, they don't want to join. What is it? Let's go to Aidan. Let's invite Aidan. It's very, very strange, this whole co-host thing. So this is different from the multi-guest. I explained that earlier on. I'm not on the radio. I don't have to keep repeating things every 25 minutes. Here we go. It's Aidan.
Hello.
Hey, Aidan. How you doing?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. You sound young.
No.
Is it?
No.
Can I ask how old you are? No. Okay. Well, I'm gonna say Chaz because you sound a little bit too young to. Let's go to Malik. I'm going to ask Malik, and then there's someone with a name that I'm not allowed to say. They declined my invite. Vapor. Let's go to Vapor Storming. Here we go.
Let's go.
I'm not doing the battle.
No battle.
No battle, no cry. Talk to me, Vapor Storming. Tell me what your name means.
My name is my company name.
Is it? So you make vapes?
No, I'm a distributor. I sell the vapes.
Okay, and you're happy pushing drugs and stuff?
Obviously, it's not a drug. It's trying to help people quit smoking.
No, it's not. It's not trying to help people quit smoking.
It is much better than smoking.
Yeah, well, drinking water is much better than smoking. Go around selling Evian.
Exactly, but I found a purpose to sell vape. I enjoy selling vapes.
Okay, well, that's fine, as long as you're happy selling stuff that does great harm to children. That's all I'm asking.
I'm not causing great harm to children because my website is going to be 18 plus. Identification verification processes is going to be on the website.
Come on, man. How could you can't make P Hub? Do you know the website P Hub?
No, I don't know.
Do you know I don't know if we're allowed to say the PORM word.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So P Hub, right?
Yeah,
when you go in there, it says I'm 18 years and over. I'm under 18 years.
Okay.
And I made the mistake. A friend of mine made the mistake. Someone told me this, right? I'd never been there. And you just click a button.
Okay, yeah. On some websites, it's as simple as clicking a button to verify your age. But the process on my website is going to be different.
Tell me.
So when
because you will be the only website in the world on the information superhighway. You'll be the only website that has this technology that works. I'm keen to hear it.
Okay, so the technology. Okay, when the customer purchases the order, they then put the age verification. And if they pass the age verification, you send the order out.
So what do they have to because if someone when I used to host phone-in shows, right, and you'd get kids phoning up and they go, hello, my name is John, I'm a farmer. You go, hello, John, how old are you? They go, I'm 32. And I go, what year were you born? And they go, 90. So is it that they've just got to type in the year they were born quickly?
No, they have to verify it using the identification documents.
So they've got to have a passport, is it?
Yeah.
So what if they use dad's passport? Oh, mate!
It's got to match against the card details.
Okay, so mum and dad are asleep, right? They're out. So and then he goes. The little 12-year-old Johnny goes to dad's wallet, gets out his driving license, gets dad's visa. They match. They match.
Well, okay.
Come on now, come on. You know that there's no answer to that.
They've matched, but it's on them. It's their fault.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
I've done my checks.
You haven't done any checks. You've encouraged children not only to smoke stuff or to vape stuff that is dangerous for them, you've also encouraged them to steal dad's passport and visa card.
No, I've not encouraged.
You literally have, and you've got their driving license detail. This is awful, man. It doesn't work. The system doesn't work.
Well, I will. The system, I'll make it work.
So you know that children are going to beat the system, and they're going to use vapes.
Well, I don't know that the children are going to beat the system because it's going to be an 18 plus verification website. Can
we just ban Chuck G? That's a very, very offensive very offensive comment. Let's ban that, please.
Oh, what's happened?
Someone's being I don't like people being rude in my chat.
Okay,
Vapor.
yeah.
That's the thing. What's your favourite flavour? Bubblegum.
I like red apple ice.
Red apple ice.
Myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's interesting, isn't it? Because they're not for kids, but they're full of kids. They're full of kids' flavours.
Yeah, they're full of kids' flavours, but they're not meant to be for kids. No.
There's a dichotomy.
Pardon?
What
do you mean by that?
Well, what I mean is they're full of kids' flavours, but they're not for kids.
They're not.
Okay, you got me there. Great argument. Information superhighway. I'm obsessed. If you want to go and see a good YouTube channel, that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to be up all night watching Rose Tinted Spectrum. If you want a good YouTube channel, go and watch Rose Tinted Spectrum, and go and tell him I sent you. Go and tweet him now. Everyone, go and tweet him. The Smiths, 1986. It's so nice to see you. I had a very strange, offensive tweet. Actually, and I knew it wasn't you, but from the Smiths 1985. I had a very, very offensive tweet. He's deleted it now. Information. Yeah, go and find Rose Tinted Spectrum on Twitter and tell him that I sent you and that you're going to go and watch his channel. Let's invite Leela. I'm enjoying this. Rose Tinted Spectrum is not a dirty site. It's his YouTube channel and it's great. Is this your therapy, says Zazzle? I'm not in therapy at the moment. I'm doing all right. Let's invite Leela. They declined the invite. Okay, let's invite. I don't know what this is. Who this is? Not quite sure who this is. They declined it anyway. Let's go. Chris Sellers 937. Chris Sellers 937. Thank you, The Smiths 1986. Always nice to see your name pop up. You're watching Iain Lee's TikTok challenge. I'm saving TikTok one stream at a time. Let's invite Gamer Dad. Gamer Dad's going to want to join me, right? Name some people on the list. Let me refresh the list. Oh, sweet Christ. Gamer Dad.
Yo.
You look like Darren Brown.
Oh, like what?
You look like Darren Brown.
Charming?
You know, he's a good looking lad.
Is he?
Do you know who Darren Brown is?
Is he a comedian, isn't he?
He's like a magic psychic.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're on about now.
Why is your lens so smeary? What on earth have you been doing?
No, it wasn't earlier on. For some reason it is now. I ain't got a clue.
Are those your actual... You've got eye filter on, right?
Yeah. It's turn it off somehow.
That's right. We're not here to do a battle. Do you fancy having a chat for this stream and my podcast?
Go on then. Oh.
You sound reluctant.
Yeah, go on then.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Yeah, I'll support your podcast. What's your podcast about, though?
Well, we're on it. You're in it now. This is Iain Lee's TikTok challenge. Basically, Gamer Dad, TikTok, as you know, is a cesspit of soft pornography, flat earthers, argumentatives, and idiots. And I'm here to save it. I want to make it entertaining again.
Back how it was before everybody was flashing the, what's...
Well, they're doing the do does now. So let's break down your name. Let's break it down into two bits. Game and... no, I'm joking. Gamer and Dad. Tell me about your game. What is your gaming life like? What does it consist of?
I'm an Xbox gamer at the moment. I currently sometimes stream on TikTok. And I sometimes stream on Twitch as well.
What games you playing, man?
Bit of all sorts, really. Call of Duty, and what am I also playing? GTA.
Add me on Call of Duty, and we'll play a little bit together. You don't. Okay, you don't. Clearly, you don't. So tell me the dad bit. What is the dad bit?
I'm a dad to a 3-year-old son.
Whee! 3 years old. My boys are much older than that. They're 14 and they're 12, and I miss the 3-year-old because the 3-year-old for me, that was when I found it started to get really good fun. When they get a little bit independent, they got their thinking, bit of language.
Yeah.
I'm making an assumption here. Is everything cool with you and your kid?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Apparently, I've got a comment here. Apparently, you was on I'm Celeb TV presenter podcast.
I was an I'm a Celebrity about 6-7 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah, someone popped up on my comment and mentioned.
I don't know if you've ever watched it. It's a very silly program. I never watched it. I did it because I needed quite a lot of money quickly.
I'm not big on I'm Celebrity. I know what it is,
it's
but
rubbish.
I don't watch it.
No, it's I'm a Celebrity. To paraphrase Noel Coward, I'm a Celebrity is for appearing on. It's not for watching.
Nah.
So you enjoy being a dad? What are the highlights of being a dad?
Highlights being a dad? watching my son grow up, and obviously
Innit?
at the moment we think he's autistic, so it's obviously he's still struggling with stuff in life. So
Yeah.
I'm trying to keep him.
Are you and getting an assessment is difficult generally? Are you getting any help?
We family, yes, and obviously the school's trying to help out as well.
Okay, good. Well, it can be difficult. I know many families who have autistic children, and it's wonderful. I would also say it might sound patronising. Well done for it getting spotted so early on. That puts you in a significantly stronger position. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, listen, I've enjoyed chatting with you. I'll let you get back to your stream.
Thank you.
Chowsy chow chows. Snowflake says, what's going on here? You were a very good presenter. I'm the best. Darren Hawk says, cut him off. I tell you what, Darren. I'm going to time you out because you know what? I know how to do shows. I know how to do them. So I don't need... there you go. Cut you off. There you go, done it. Ah! See if we can get... I really want to speak to that Russian dude. Let's invite Carl Stewart. Don't know who these people... So there's a list of names, right? There's a list of names of people. Here we go.
How are you doing, Iain Lee?
I'm doing very well, Carl Stewart and Guido. I can't see your last name, Guido, but it's lovely to see you. What are you guys up to this evening?
Well, I'm a virgin.
Whoa, unlucky, mate. But there are places you can go to get that sorted.
You didn't let me finish.
I'm so sorry, sir.
I'm a Virgin Live broadcaster.
I'm
not a virgin.
You lucky.
But I'm not a virgin in the other way.
Okay, you've done it with you've done it. I don't even need to know with what.
Well, I've got four offspring.
So you've done it at least 4 times.
Yes.
All right. This is only the 3rd live I've ever done, Carl, and this is going to be a podcast. This is all going out as a podcast, right? Because
I could see this is going to be fun.
This is going to be fun. So why have you, and Guido, I will come to you in a second if you want to stick around. There's no need, but I would like to come to you in a second. So, Carl, this is your first live stream. You're a gentleman of a certain age. You look...
Well, I'm 57.
I was going to say 56. Look at that. I was one off. Why are you doing a TikTok live?
Because I've seen other people do it, and and you know what?
Go on.
I find TikTok more interesting than Facebook.
Lucky you're 57.
Yes.
Lucky you're 57.
I think you get more interesting conversation on TikTok.
Yeah.
Lucky Sorry, you are 57 age.
Yes, yes, good. I'm old enough to be your dad.
How
old? Okay. How old are you, Guido?
I think he's in his 20s. In your 20s.
I reckon you're 23.
26.
Oh, 26 today?
Yes.
Happy birthday, man.
Happy birthday.
That's nice, isn't it?
I've got a son who's the same age as you. So I'm old enough to be your dad.
But, so, who have you spoken to tonight, Carl?
Well, I've invited people. I've spoken to 2 people.
Yeah.
But, I'm hoping more will come forward.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone give Carl a follow. Everyone go and give Carl a follow because...
Please.
Let's get Carl off the ground. Let's get him going. What is your life like, Carl?
Well, I'm trying to set the agenda here, yeah? Okay.
I love that.
For a man of my age, yeah?
Yes. Old.
Are you a disc jockey, Iain?
I used to be a radio presenter and a TV presenter. I still do it from time to time, but not as much.
Okay. I have strong interest in that area, okay?
Yeah.
I like talk shows.
Yeah.
I like music shows.
Yeah.
Yeah? But I was talking about music. I'm
of a
certain era. Yeah? So I'm talking about 70s, 80s soul funk.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But I don't begrudge the youngsters what they're into. Because, I'm old.
Yeah. We're not meant to like it, but I do like Taylor Swift. I do like Dua Lipa. Have you heard Dua Lipa?
No, but I think the last person I listened to was what's his name? The one that sung Happy, Pharrell.
Oh my God, that was 20 years ago, Carl. Come on, if that's your example of modern music, mate, you're buggered.
But I liked it. But actually, I do like Adele.
Yeah.
I do like Adele.
Yeah.
And she recent.
She did what? Sorry, we lost Goododge there. Go on. You like Adele? Yeah, she's good. She's good.
I like Adele.
Yeah.
Who else?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's about it, really.
Okay.
But I like Adele. I don't dismiss modern music today. If it sounds good, I'll listen to it.
But also, we're old, right? We're not supposed to like the music our kids like. That's the generational thing. My grandparents hated the Beatles and my mum loved it. Parents are not supposed to get it. We're supposed to go, what is that bloody racket? Can't understand a word they're singing.
It's interesting you brought up the Beatles, yeah?
Yeah, go on.
Because when I was a teenager, it would have been what? Early 80s. Yeah.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. Okay.
I couldn't stand them.
Yeah.
But
late 70s.
I rediscovered them. No, I rediscovered them in the early 90s.
Okay.
When I was about mid to late 20s.
Yes.
I rediscovered them.
Is it?
Not just them, but other 60s music.
Yep.
Don't ask me what possessed me.
What possessed you?
When I listen to that music, I like the beat. And I like the way they play. Yeah. And they play their own instruments.
Do you like... Okay, what's your favourite Beatles song?
She Loves You.
Yeah, baby! Do you like... I'm going to name some other bands and you just say, sounds like music, doesn't sound like music, okay? That's all you got to do. Sounds like music if you like them, doesn't sound like music. We'll just go through it. The Beach Boys.
Good Vibrations.
Yeah, so does it sound like music or doesn't sound like music?
It sounds like music.
The Kinks. Sounds like music, doesn't sound like music.
Oh, blimey. I can't remember. Remind me.
You really got me. You really got me.
Yeah. Yes, I remember that one. Yes.
So you got to say it. Sounds like music.
Yeah, you really got me. It sounds like music.
Okay.
I'll give you.
Go on, you give me one.
Bee Gees.
Sounds like music, baby.
But it's two eras, 60s or 70s.
I'm gonna be controversial because I'm going to add in a third era. I'm going to say 80s.
What
was that song they had in the 80s? Two old men now going, what was that song?
Hold on.
Oh, You Win Again.
You Win Again. Yes.
I'm going that.
That was their comeback, wasn't it?
Yep, sounds like music.
But they went through different eras. You had the 60s era.
Yeah.
And then you had the 70s era. You know, yes, when they went through that reinvention of the high voice.
So the 60s is 60s is 70s is
Well, the 60s was that hippie period, wasn't it?
Yeah.
When they were doing Massachusetts and
the lights all went down in Massachusetts.
But like I said, I was rediscovering. I went back to the mid-90s.
Yeah.
I bought all the 60s stuff.
Yeah.
On CD.
Yeah.
As well as, but as a 10-year-old, I bought the Saturday Night Fever album.
Yeah.
Because I was a bit naive. I thought, and because of the way they looked, I thought they were American.
Yeah. Yeah. They had like a makeover.
Yeah, these three young men.
Well,
They were tanned.
They always looked old, though. Even when they were young, I always think the Bee Gees looked like old men. You know the songs they wrote for other people. You know they wrote "Islands in the Stream." That is what we are. Why do you have to be a heartbreaker? They wrote that.
Yeah, they wrote songs for Dionne Warwick.
We're in the middle of a chain reaction.
Diana Ross. Who
Yeah.
else? You had Yvonne Elliman.
Yeah.
So they
did it all. They had their fingers in many pies.
And plus, they were willing to act as backing singers as well.
Yeah. Carl, what are you watching on the telly?
Just the news.
All right. Listen, I'm going to go because I'm going to go to bed. It's lovely to talk to you, mate. I hope you get lots of good conversation on TikTok. Stay safe. Stay safe because there's perverts out there.
Iain, don't make it a loss. Yeah, come back to me.
Definitely, man. I'm going to follow you, Carl. Take care. See you soon. Take care. He was a nice guy. I think that's the end for this evening. I'm enjoying this. I'm enjoying this. That was nice. He was nice. Go and follow him. Go and follow him. I am enjoying it. Is there anybody else I fancy? Marketing CEO. I'll invite. Let's see if Marketing CEO wants a piece of this pie. I'm going to edit this as a podcast. It will go up as a podcast, but it'll be up by 11. Oh, here we go.
Oh, here we go. Yeah. Here we go.
Marketing CEO.
Yes, Mr. Lane.
Iain, and we got Ronnie, and we got Kyle Cox. I like Cox.
Yeah, we know. Yeah, we know you do.
Sorry?
What? Are you gay?
I'm bisexual. Not quite sure what that's got to do with anything.
Because you said you like cops.
That was the name of the other guy in the chat.
Oh, yeah, we know. You said you like cops.
Yeah, because that was the name. We've just been joined by Johnny Vaughan. That was the other guy's name.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Terry Dix.
Oh, so. So you like cocks and your name is Dick.
Yeah. You should meet my wife, Fanny. Anyway, let's go to. Let's go.
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Johnny Vaughan, Stony.
Yes.
Stony.
Tony, what you saying, Tony?
Stoney's drinking urine.
Yes.
Keeps you fresh, doesn't it?
My own produced is good for the soul.
Tony, is that dead you drinking there, mate?
I know. So.
If that guy's a marketing CEO, God help his company. God help his company, full of homophobia and all kinds of things. Stoney, talk to me, man. What's going on?
Not a lot, mate. What's happening? You tell what's going on.
Just doing a live stream, mate. I'm saving TikTok one live stream at a time.
Well, this is what I like to hear.
Yeah.
In, lad.
Tell me.
Give you a follow.
Give me a follow, Stoney. Let's do it. I think I'm following you now. Tell me about why are you on TikTok? What do you get out of it, please? This is going out as a podcast as well, so people all around the world are going to hear this.
Mate, I'm just enjoying meeting new people from all over the world.
Yeah.
A lot of good people and a lot of crazy people. Majority good.
There's a lot of crazy people. How long you been on TikTok for?
I've been on TikTok for a couple of years, but I've only just started going live in the last month.
What changed? Why did you decide to start going live?
Because I saw a lot of people that I know and a few other people going live and just thought I'd see what it was like.
Okay. Do you know who Johnny Vaughan is?
I've heard of a name, not sure.
So I've just realised you're quite young. I'm going to guess you're 31 years old.
I'm a bit older than that.
Go on.
TikTok filters don't fool you.
There you go. What 36?
38.
Yeah, okay. That filter's doing a lot of lifting. Go and have a look at Johnny Vaughan, but Johnny Vaughan from like 2004, because you don't half look like him.
Yeah. I'll have a look.
Go and have a look. All right, listen, Stoney, it's been nice talking to you. I'm going to go to bed now, mate.
Have a good evening, mate.
Chowsy, chows. Thank you very much, everybody. I just got to work out how to remember how to kick people out. I can't remember how to do it. I do that and I do that. We're done. We are done. But then I see a list of people and I think, oh, I could ask them. If that Russian guy popped up, I'd totally ask him, but he hasn't. That's it. That's your lot. We're done. Not sure when I'm going to do another one. I'm going to edit this as a podcast. It could be up by 11 tonight. Who knows? Chowsy, do click follow. Chowsy chows.